There could be. The whole topics could be, but we just choose not to because we can't bother. All right. Are we starting with Zoso?
Yeah. Well, some people are saying that apparently it is not Mount Salem itself that is causing or has the problems. It's the surrounding areas. So there's a lady called Philippa Lee. She's a resident in Mount Salem, and she says it is not true that they've had 54 murders. She says there's a big difference between Mount Salem community and the Mount Salem police area, which comprises other communities. She says based on her calculation, the community of Mount Salem has recorded no more than 15 of the 54 murders, which is kind of 15 too many.
A small community?
Yeah, she added that some of the neighboring communities, which are not included in the current zone, have much higher murder figures and much greater notoriety, she says. She says, additionally, something must be done to correct the message that went out that murders are now taking place in the community when they've not had a murder since May, she says. She says, I want to make it clear that I welcome this zone of special operation in Mount Salem because she believes even one murder is too many. However, to get the best possible results, she's suggesting they need to look at the neighboring communities
But how does she
also.
know they're not doing that? I mean, it's one community at a time. They have said why they've chosen Mount Salem, which we'll get to later on when we speak with the folks who are on the ground or are integrally involved with Zoso. But there are also folks who are saying they're very grateful for this, which she's also saying. But it's one step at a time. It can't roll out one time. Everybody, lots of people criticizing the effort, politicizing the effort. Why them go here because of this area and this causes that area. And I think it's a time for us to constructively give our feedback or constructively criticize it, but you have to think of the broader aim, I think, and see if we can try to start making some kind of difference through an initiative like this. So yes, have your criticisms, and if you're a skeptic, that's fine, but let's see how we can at least give it a chance to see if something can happen or if it can be a blueprint for how we move forward.
The councillor of the area, Mr. Kerry Thomas, he's also saying that they don't have 12 major gangs living in Mount Salem. He says that kind of information makes residents unhappy. Because he's also saying they have problems, but the picture painted is not accurate.
I don't know, guys. I don't think it's, I mean...
Listen, man, if it stopped even one murder, they must just live there.
I think the folks who have gone in there as the first community, I think was it the Prime Minister who said it, that Mount Salem chose itself? There's a reason he said that, and we're going to flesh it out a little later on. But it's a good thing that we're having the debate. I like to see people are really getting involved and talking about it.
And some people are saying they were surprised it's not in Clarendon, because Clarendon in recent times, I think even yesterday, a couple of kids were shot. All right, Haiti can't take much more, you know. An earthquake, 4.3, recorded in Port-au-Prince. That was on Saturday. They said that tremor was widely felt in the departments of the Central Plateau.
Poor Haiti.
Wow.
Poor Haiti.
I don't think this time we've heard that they've lost any lives, which is great news. But boy, they can't take no more.
It's rough.
And then who does know?
Now, watch her now. And I think there's one right behind her too.
Troublesome, you know. A joke I'm making here.
Yeah, better.
No, a joke I'm making. Please, nobody write no letter and I just tease it. Oh, no, no troublesome quiet.
There, there's that.
Oh, no troublesome quiet. Well, the good news is you see Jamaica way down there like a corner there, and it is moving away.
Yeah, they've gone north of us.
So 8 o'clock Friday, it looks like it will be at the closest spot to us, but it still seems to be a distance away, doesn't it? But they say it's strengthening.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
It's
and all Texas can't take no more either.
Tell me about it.
Me tell him I see some water in that Texas.
Tell me about it.
There's a man playing a piano in his house.
I saw it.
And the water is up to his waist.
But
I mean, him sit at the thing playing the piano, and the water is right here. And him
it was
something
about that was very haunting.
Yeah.
But what is even more terrifying is the man who went back into his house and found the 10-foot alligator sit down into his living room. What?
Alligator.
No, man. Me not go back in there. The alligator could have it. Him and his family can populate and
What can you imagine, no,
so
man?
on and so forth. But they say hurricane conditions for Irma are possible within the watch by tomorrow night.
Yeah.
With tropical storm conditions possible by late Tuesday. And they're telling Puerto Ricans to keep an eye out as well.
Whoa.
It's a dangerous major. It's expected to remain a dangerous major hurricane through the week. Could directly affect BVI, USVI, Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, Turks and Caicos,
and the
Bahamas. And Port, I can't really
just
manage
Irma, beg you, don't go cross Texas at all.
But why Irma got to be behaving like that?
Harvey don't play. So I was coming in this morning up on the door. You know, I have a thing for Buzzine. And when I go, so it's the biggest lizard beside us up there.
What do you mean? Where?
Right at the door.
Which door?
Right there when I was coming in.
Where?
But I don't know who move fast and me or him. May I tell you.
Which door?
Right there from you come to when you're coming into the building. No, you use the other one. You use that door. I use that one.
Okay.
This way I go, someone is, what you call him? Alligator. He must be related to the alligator.
Oh my
but I don't know which one I will move faster. Because when him see my hand, him fly. And when I see my fly, I fly too.
Did you come around the front?
No, I go in, but I go in quick.
You're very brave. I wouldn't send me this
I go in quick. All right.
Simone, well, what happened was, birthdays?
Yes, I have 3 pictures here. Everard, where are you? Okay,
can I do some belated?
You can do anything you want.
I want to say belated anniversary greetings to Anne-Marie and Mortimer Mitchell, who celebrated on Thursday of last week. Friday morning, I didn't get a chance to wish Mrs. Mitch a happy birthday. Anne-Marie Mitchell from Fashionik, the wonderful folks who outfit me. She had her birthday on Friday, and we weren't live, so I couldn't send it then. So happy birthday belated to you, Mrs. Mitchell. I know you had a fantastic day, and all of God's blessings on you for the next year and moving ahead.
Brilliant. This is Dejan Bailey. He was 2 years old on Friday also, but because we weren't here on Friday, I didn't say it. It's coming from your mom and dad, Raquel and Donald, and your godfather, Simon, my bona fide. I hope you had a great day. 2 years old. Yeah, like a baller. All right, and I have one
He's
more.
a baller in training.
I hope so. Now, this lady goes off. This is Rodine Mendez. She's 12 years old today, but tomorrow she goes to St. Andrew High for the first time. So, Rodine, have a brilliant day. Coming from the family, and I suspect your friends, and when you go to school, just make St. Andrew a better school. And then Dejan Bailey, I just said Dejan. Rihanna McLeish is also 12 today, and she also goes off to St. Andrew High tomorrow. It's coming from your mom, Camille, your dad, Davon, your grandpa, Sarge, who's my friend, and your grandma and everybody else. So you guys, maybe you'll meet up at St. Andrew tomorrow. Rihanna McLeish and Rodine Mendez. And happy birthday to Norma Harrow. It's coming from your outstanding and wonderful and very rich brother Everard. I'm saying I have the money put on for your
no, but your brother is suffering.
No, man, I'm saying I think put on him.
This is his manager. You don't give him
saving for a year. Him says it's the best gift you're ever going to get. And he wants you to have a blessed and wonderful day.
You're going to pray for you. That's the prayer.
Yeah, and him said just check him later. It's the biggest box. Him say him can't lift it up, so you have to come.
Neville doesn't pay him, so he can't buy you anything.
No, him say him love you so much.
He's a button, walk for nothing.
All of the money we make last month, which is
daddy has a birthday today too.
Hey, Tibby's daddy, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Where Tibby daddy?
I don't know, she didn't give me the name, but I know Tibby's daddy had a birthday today.
Melissa Pinnock. So, hi, Mr. Pinnock.
Tibby's daddy, and
what's his name?
Somebody else shares a birthday with him.
Jamie? Mr. Jamie Pinnock. Mr. Pinnock, have a great day, sir, and many happy returns. But I don't want to finish with Miss Norma here because everyone said he might have something that might spoil, so you have to hurry up and come fit. No, man, I'm best present.
Did he roast a breadfruit and put it? What is it?
I'm best present you're ever going to get. Happy birthday, folks.
You don't know.
Have a great day. Remember, hurry up.
In a big box? So what is it going to be?